Pandora friends, my name is Leanne and I am mad for Pandora. Welcome back to another video. Today I would like to share my Australia Day open bangle design. I've never actually done an Australia Day design at all, but I was inspired after talking to Steffi's Diamonds, and she's a YouTuber as well, and we were talking about New Year's bracelets and celebrating the country that we're in, and I thought, yeah, why not? I'll give it a go. Now I did have to pull a couple of bracelets apart just to get a few pieces, so this is not a permanent design. Now I have put this on my size 2 open bangle. Now I have 2 of these. One of them I have my night and day bracelet on, and I fill it right up, and it does fit much better if I fill it up, but the design was a little bit too tight to have on my size 1. So there's still a fair bit of size difference between the 1 and the 2. And if I want, I can use this as part of the design to stack, so I have the end caps up. The other bangle that I could have had as an option for stacking on, or for doing the design on, was this beautiful one as well. Now this was a gift with purchase for Christmas in Australia, and it was quite a long time ago. This one was actually called the Shooting Star Open Bangle, and it was Australia and New Zealand gift with purchase at Christmas 2019. So I don't know, it seems like a long time ago. Now this is one that you could have the end caps in 2 different ways, so I put one of each, so you can see the start of the shooting star on this one, and then the tail just wraps around. Or if you don't want to make it look like a shooting star, you can just sort of do it across the top like that. That was my introduction to open bangles too, and apart from the fact that there's not a size in between the 2 sizes, I do love them. So as you know, I put my normal charms facing up my arm and my dangles down. So I sort of played around with having it up the other way just to show you, but when I put it on my arm it looked kind of weird. So I'll just show you it the way it is. We might just do the dangles first and then I'll flip it over. So this gorgeous koala here is a very old Pandora one. It's got so much detail. It's just called the Koala Dangle. I will put the codes and any names I have in the description. Now if I just push it open a little bit, I can show you the hallmarks. So this one does say Pandora, and then it's got S925 ALE. So that's all written on one side, and the other side is plain. Just so cute. I love this one. It's quite heavy and it's very well made. I mean, look at the amount of silver it's got, just sort of going around it there. So I think it's going to last very, very well. Sometimes these heavier ones tend to wear a bit. And this is the back of it. How cute is it? I love the way Pandora's actually used the texture and the oxidized detail to represent the fur. And just the way his little body curls around is super, super cute. Yeah, it's very, very nice, this one. If you've got this one, that's, yeah, basically you're very lucky to have this one because he's such a cutie. And I'm assuming he was released in other countries beside Australia. And the other dangle that I have is the old Australian flag. Now, as far as I know, with the history of things for Australia, they did do an original Australian charm, and it was just actually Australia, but it was recalled because it wasn't accurate, I guess you could say. But that one's now worth a lot of money if you can find one. And then we got this Australian flag, and since this one got retired, they did also release one with cubic zirconias on it, so just the general everyday bail that they do. But I did really want this one just because it's not so high set. I didn't realize though until I tried to style with it that having that dark line, so it's like a really dark blue, is actually really hard to match, and it kind of makes things look a bit lopsided having the line down it. Anyway, I did balance it with this gorgeous charm as well. Now, the reason I have tried to pull in stars is because I have the stars on the flag, and then on the back of it, it just says Australia. Now it's got a little heart. It's really nice, this one. Now I'll flip it over. So the first charm I have here is actually a spacer, and it is retired. And this is just a two-tone heart spacer. Now this one is really, really beautiful and detailed. I'm very fortunate to have picked two up when they retired for, I think they were like $60 each. And they've got cubic zirconias and 14 karat gold. And I love the oxidized detail. So they're a great spacer if you sort of want to incorporate it to bring out the lights and the darks. And this next one here I have is the beautiful little kangaroo. How cute is this? Now, I have worn this on other bracelets before, and it is on my animal bracelet. Now, on the other side of this is all stars. So that's another reason why I wanted to incorporate the stars. So this one's actually called the Southern Cross and Kangaroo. It's a pretty old charm. And if you have a look on the side there, you've got the hallmarks. So just the S925 ALE. And this is beautiful. So glad I picked this one up. I would actually like to get the actual kangaroo, but I haven't got that. So this one definitely is a great one for using. And then this one in the middle is actually a mini red Murano. It's very, very tiny. As far as I know, only Australia and New Zealand got this one, and it was very limited edition. They were only out for a very short time. And I think we were used as a test market for mini Muranos. Unfortunately, I only managed to get one of the red. I would have liked to have had two, but every time I tried to get a second one, it had something wrong with it. So they seem to suffer from black on the core. So it's got nothing on one side, and the other side has Pandora and then S95 ALE. So if you do see these floating around, I think I paid $29 for each of these. I did get some of the pink ones, and there was like a tealy blue color and a black, and I think maybe a dark blue. So they're a very cute little Murano. They were released in November 19, so 2019. And the next charm that I have here is a very popular one. It's Celestio Mosaic. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But I have two of these. One I think is a bit nicer than the other one. So I've popped the good one on here. It's very nice and shiny. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the design. It did take me quite a few days to get it the way I like it. But I do think it's come together quite well. Like I said, I tried it on several bracelets. I did try and do it on this smaller one, and it just was too tight, especially it's summer here, so you know, everything's a little bit more tight and sticky. And then I also tried it on my size 17 two-tone bracelet as well, but I was just putting it across the front. But if I do it like that, I couldn't put the hearts. So hopefully I balance this well. So I might just pop it on. Now this is the bangle from Christmas 2021, and this one's called the Star and Galaxy Bangle, and it was a Christmas promo. I do believe this one was available most places. That's a really nice one. I love this one. I love how you can wear it up either way, and it's just got the beautiful stars. So as you can see, this is a little bit big on me, and I definitely need the in-between size to be very comfortable, but that hasn't been made yet, so I sort of make do. There you go. And then on my fingers, I have the Stella star. And then I have the red heart, and this is called One Love, and it's a synthetic ruby. Isn't it beautiful? I wanted this ring for the longest time when I finally decided that I'd retired, and then I wanted it, which happens a lot with me. And then Pandora ended up having some more in their stock and brought it out a long time later. So I did manage to pick this one up. And then the next ring I have is a rising two-tone star ring. And this one does have a little diamond. So this diamond is 0.01 carat. And the one in the Stella ring is 0.015. So it's nice to have a bit of diamonds and a bit of bling. And then I've just got my beaded bands. Love them, wear them a lot. Okay, for earrings, I have decided that I'll probably wear my new ones. And these are gorgeous garnet, and I've worn them a few times now. How cute are they? But I think that sort of pairs quite nicely with the ruby ring. And then for my dangles, I'm probably going to just be wearing these. Now the other alternate I could do for my earrings is I can wear the Stella earrings and dangles. They also sort of go because of the ring and because it's a star design. But I did try the dangles sort of like on top of these, and I wasn't overly pleased, so I might just keep the idea simple, so either one or the other. It kind of looked a bit strange when I tried to combine it. And then for my pendant, yes, again, I am using the chunky chain. I've just been wearing this like all week. It's just been amazing. So I've used the small O pendant for this design. How cute is this? This little koala I got given as a gift from my youngest daughter, and I did take this off my animal bracelet. He's sort of the star attraction in the middle, but he's so cute. He's got little cubic zirconias in his ears, and a little black nose, little black eyes, super cute. And I wanted to give the effect that he was holding onto the branch. Very cute. See his little hands? Very cute. Now, to keep this in place, I've just used the little stoppers of this bracelet here. So they're really good for open pendants, the O pendants. And then I've used my two-tone beautiful heart. So this is just the domed golden heart charm. So I thought that sort of sat quite well. Now, as long as I squeeze the stoppers, he will stay in place. And then dangling down here, I have the Spinning World two-tone 14 karat gold and silver. Now this has got a huge chunk of gold. This retired, I'm thinking about a year ago, and it's got a little cubic zirconia on the bail, and it's really cute how it actually can like spin and move. It's got a lot of movement. I definitely prefer it on a chain or some sort of pendant design. Now if you flip this around, so Australia is a little tiny heart, quite hard to see, but it is there. They didn't put it in gold this time, unfortunately, but there's definitely a lot of gold on this design. And this one's the one that I wear as my pendant for my Mad for Pandora design. So it says, "You mean the world to me." Yeah, I really like this one. And then if you spin the little disc, then it has the rest of the countries. And this, okay, so I'll flip it over this way so we can read the other side. And this one just says Pandora on this side, down the bottom. The details are very tiny. There's a couple of hearts on the side. And this one has the gold stamp on it on this side. So this one must be the actual back side, and then we've got this on the front. Of course I have to have Australia on the front. And the hallmarks are just on the side here, so S925ALE. But yeah, I've been wearing this on my necklace, quite short, so just the length of this necklace, and it sits at a really nice length. So tell me if you've ever done like an Australia Day bracelet or design, or if you're from another country, if you've done one for your country. And maybe I have inspired you to come up with an idea if you haven't already. Australia Day is just around the corner, and there's plenty of other great holidays for other countries to celebrate during the year as well. So if it's something that you would like to do, just have a look at your collection. You don't have to get necessarily special charms, but it was certainly a challenge for me. I wasn't sure where I'd start. I sort of thought, well, I know I've got the Australian flag and I haven't used that on any design before, and I knew I would want to be using the Australian animals, so that's sort of where I started. Obviously your country, if it's not Australia, might have other ideas and other animals. But yeah, let me know if you do YouTube or Instagram and you plan on doing a special design. I'd love to see it. Anyway, until next time, take care.